Shalom, brothers and sisters, and welcome to another Sabbath class. I hope you all can hear us crystal clear. All right. Over a year ago, we did a lesson that got us suspended from Justin TV. Okay, this particular lesson did not have any profanity in it. It was non-abrasive. It was detailed history. And I think the most alarming part about it, what got us suspended off of Justin TV, is that it was so informative on the lowest level that even the base of historians would understand exactly why we're in this condition today and what are the plans of the powers who control the earth. And it was simple, easy to be understood. And I said it once we did the lesson that, they might just take this down altogether. It was identifying the synagogue of Satan. All right? Without, abrasively talking down on someone or calling them names. What we did, we went into history to show the track record of the powers and the Jewish powers who are ruling in the earth today. So, it leads us to a lesson we are about to do called the war. All right? What we will attempt to do is to show you the beginning of this war according to the Bible and show you how this impending war would actually lead to the deliverance of God's people. Now, it's called the war, and when we look at the news and see all these pretexts for so-called war, be it terrorists or terrorist activity or anything they're saying, you'll find out that those things are really a smoke screen. It's a total mirage hiding the real attack that's in the earth against God's people. Okay, there's nobody in the earth looking to blow someone up because you're dealing with a different religion. There's no one doing any terrorist activity or anything like that. That's all government planned as a pretext so that you can't focus on what they're doing and what they have always been doing to the elect and those who could see. There's two types of people in this earth. There's people who care and understand and who will fight. Those are they that the powers of this earth are very afraid of. Then you have the rest, which is the 90%. The government powers have no fear of the 90% because these people are easily controlled. They have no knowledge and don't care to know. And they are in too much fear to even think about the war that's against them. So therefore, the government propaganda has worked fine and great on the 90%. So they're not looking to focus on the masses. They're looking for that small percentage who can understand and perceive and put things together to show the masses. We believe, according to the Most High, that we were born in this day and time to bring forth this particular information. Now, the Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. So in order for us to understand this impending war that we've always been in, we must go into history. Let's go to Ecclesiastes in the Bible, the first chapter. And I'm going to say this, brothers and sisters. Once we go through this lesson, be prepared to download this lesson and hold it. And if anything happens where they cancel us or take this down or whatever the case is, you can upload it to your personal YouTube account to make as many videos as you can to put it out. If you have to put it out on CD and give it to others, do so. But we're going to draw a line from the beginning up into the pending war. We're going to use history. We're going to use the Bible. We'll use the book of Jasher. Okay? And we'll also use modern day history and events to paint a picture so you'll understand exactly where we are according to prophecy, and how soon the Lord will return according to prophecy, when the time of his coming. Let's go to Ecclesiastes and read the first chapter, and let's start at the 9th verse. Read it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done.
The things that have been is that what shall be. And the things that were done is those things that shall be done. Read.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
The Bible tells us that there's no new thing under the sun, which means things really don't change that much. People don't change that much from generation to generation. They would make you believe that the Bible was ancient times and we can't think like that anymore and so many things have changed. They're lying. They have dealt with the psychosis or the psychological profile of man, and they realize that people have always been the same regardless of age or time since the beginning. Read.
Verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see this is new?
Is there anything that we could say, see, this is new? So the things that the governments are doing in the earth today are the things the governments have always done. The people's reaction to government have always been the same reactions. That's why they perpetually do the same thing over and over again. If the people start realizing and understand that something is corrupt or wrong, they start blowing things up so that people can go into fear and rally behind the government. It's the same thing over and over. The patriotism game. It's the same thing over and over. And there's a people behind it. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you how the powers, the satanic powers, play on our ignorance, focusing on the 90%. They play on our ignorance, but they also play on the fact that we understand to some degree and believe the Bible. We all understand that in the Bible, in the last days, it's prophesied that all nations are going to come up against the children of Israel. Now, I'm going to deal with that in the Bible, but I'm going to show you how the churches and the powers that be deceitfully use this information. They know that all the nations, according to the Bible at the end, would come against God's people, Israel. But I'm going to show you how they know that. This is the piece they don't teach you in the church. But this is how the powers deceive the people. They made everyone in the earth believe that they were the Jews or the Israelites, so that they can be protected by default at the very end while they are attacking everyone else. Now think about that. That's diabolical, but it's very smart. If the Bible says that all nations are going to come up against Israel at the very end and that God will protect them, then if they can say that they are Israel instead of being Romans, they'll be protected by all governments of the earth as well as the religious institutions. So there's a shield or protection around them that you can't attack them because of who everyone thinks they are. Oh, what deception. While they are executing the wars and financing the wars, they have an automatic protection in place that will stop the people from attacking the attackers. Yeah. But really, the people who are the fulfillment of the prophecy are being attacked, and no one is protecting them. No one is protecting the real Israel that all the nations are coming up against to destroy. I sat back this morning, I thought about this, and I said, you know what? Through the Spirit of the Most High this Sabbath, I'm going to go into this every way I know how. And I hope that through the Spirit of the Most High, this speaks to brothers and sisters' heart all around the earth to understand what time we're in. regardless of what you feel, regardless of what you think. Today,